If you want your podcast content to stand out online, then you have got to stop repeating what you heard on other podcasts. There is nothing worse than being a regurgitator of content. Now, sure, some of your audience won't have heard some of the things that you've heard, so you're just sharing what you heard. To have integrity when you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're referring to all the sources. So if you refer to a methodology that you read in a book or that you heard on another podcast, you should be saying it's from this author, from this book, or I heard this person talking about this. And that's cool. It shows that you have a lot of knowledge and you're reading around the subject. But when it comes to people trusting you and the ideas that you have, what have you got to show for it? If on every podcast that you create, you're just regurgitating information from somewhere else. Because really, that means that people can go to that book and to go to that podcast. I'm never going to tell you not to refer to your sources. I think that builds more trust than not mentioning them at all. What you have got to do is work out what your unique perspective is. Look, there are a bunch of coaches and therapists out there. Essentially, you are all saying the same things. The next person along to you is saying a very similar thing to you, particularly because you all went through hopefully you went through a level of training. How do you stand out? And there's so many of the same of you out there. The way to do that is to have your own unique perspectives and start sharing that on the podcast. It can be controversial. It does not have to be. The more controversial, the more attention it will get. But I suggest not being controversial for controversial's sake. Genuinely share what your opinion is, what's on your mind, and what your perspective is.